Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hi to Miss Coward's class. Hi to Mrs. Epstein's class. Hello to Miss Gale's class. And hello to Mrs. Guzman's class. I hope everybody's doing well. I miss you all so much. So I hope everybody had a great DWS Pride Day and a safe Memorial Day weekend. And I hope we're having a great week. This week we have been learning about fun and games. We've been learning and creating and playing. We're continuing our, Pride Day spirit of having fun, games, and we have a couple assignments. I would love if you could read a reading selection and then from one of those either create a game, or you can use one of the links below, okay? So we're reading and playing about games, all right? The history of games, board games, card games, video games, of course, okay? So here are your selections from Epic, all right? Remember my how-to video is below if you need help getting in. Remember, everything is free here, okay? We have a class account for Epic, a library account. So here's a book about the game Foursquare. It's with a ball and four squares, okay? Before video games, what children used to do. A lot of it's riding bicycles, okay? Playing outdoors, all right? Cool board games, okay? This book is pretty cool. It has the history of board games, how to create your own, okay? Number games, all right? Involves a little bit of math, of course, okay? So I would love for you to read one of those choices. The Number Games book has the read to me function. We'll come back to that in a second. So either play a game from one of those books you chose, or when you're done reading, step 2, either pick a game from a book above, play your favorite video, card, or board game with your family. Okay, if you have this at home already, play your favorite game. Or you can do Google's Coding for Carrots. It was a Google Doodle a couple springs ago. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Okay. So you're going to press play, and you have all these little mini coding boards where the rabbit has to gather carrots, and you have to code his directions. Okay. It's fun. It's cute for all ages. Okay. And then at code.org, you can code your own Flappy game, code your own Flappy Bird game, okay? There's a helpful video, and there are 10 levels. So by the end, you can customize the background, even the character. It doesn't have to be a bird, okay? So you can customize him to gather certain amounts of points for every obstacle he passes. So that's pretty fun. It's also challenging, so I'm recommending it for grades 1 to 2. Pre-K and K are welcome to try it, okay, maybe with an adult or an older sibling. Speaking of pre-K and K, I have some sing-along games, all right? We have Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes from Super Simple Songs, which I love. Okay, that's a minute and a half. Parents, 15 minutes of our favorite games songs, okay? 15 minutes of a collection of more than just Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes, okay? And then we have our Hour of Code Games menu from code.org. Remember, code.org goes up to college level, so choose a game that's right for you, okay? It gives the age levels, okay? PBS Kids Games, our favorite characters from our PBS shows, okay, and our classic story characters. All right, I'm going to head over to Epic, and we're going to look at number games quickly, okay? So here we are with ways maybe to count things in your house, okay? With shortcut counting by 2s, 3s, 5s, or 10s. How quickly can you count the shoes in this group? Okay, maybe you can race count. play counting on. You gather a handful of things onto the floor, alike things, okay, a collection of a few different things. Again, you kind of race count, all right, and whoever counts first, wins. Here you could take one object, okay, and one type of object, put it in your hand, you close it. It's kind of like guess how many objects are in a jar, okay. All right, a memory test, okay. A piece of paper is used to hide some groups of things like stones, buttons, pencils, so simple objects that you might have around your house, alike, all right. And you have a short time to look, and you must remember how many things were in each group, all right. Okay. Noticing patterns, what comes next, okay. Saying a pattern and figuring it out, what comes next, okay. You can even do shape patterns if you have color patterns, if you have Legos at home, okay. So that's that book. We also have, I'm going to let this load, cool board games to create, okay. And it has step-by-step directions. You don't have to do exactly how it is in the book. You might not have all the materials. So here's the middle of the book. You can create like your own game of life. Turn your personal life events into a game. Okay, looks like you need marker and some construction paper. Here's the history of board games. All right. The history of Battleship. All right. It was published in a plastic game in 1967, but before that, people played this game using paper and pencil. Okay, so maybe you can recreate that at home. Okay, board games have been around for thousands of years. In fact, archaeologists have found evidence these games existed even before recorded history. Ancient people used stone, wood, and even silver to make board games. Today, most board games are made of cardboard and plastic. These games can have a large variety of themes. Some games have cards, spinners, and intricate pieces. Okay. And here's about multiple monopolies. Maybe you've seen some. Monopoly was first published about 80 years ago, but since then, more than 1,200 versions of this game have been created. Okay. And, we have become a toy maker, how board games are made. Okay. The process. All right. A prototype, a model, an idea, a sketch is made first. Okay. Here's some materials you might have at home. Okay. You can use similar materials to create. All right. These two have a lot of magnets. I could see you doing this with paper. Mini magnetic battleship. Refrigerator words. So this is like a Scrabble game. Of course, you can use just paper. Okay. A memory game board with little boxes. You can use like cups if you have at home. All right. And then different variations of checker games if you want to recreate. Okay. And then also I have from Pride Day the DIY ball bounce game where you can watch this video and basically take different size cups, containers, and different size and weighted balls, kind of put them in a box, and you from a distance try to get the balls in the different size containers. You can assign points, add them up, take turns, okay, and determine your winners and play again. So boys and girls, I would love for you to read a book and then create a game, okay? A board game, a card game, a counting game, or a video game, okay? And most important, try to play with a family member at home and have a great time, okay? Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for all your hard work. Bye.